Hey, it helps if I don't unmute, right? Right. Okay. Hello everyone. How's it going? Happy Thursday. Switching on over. Alright, can you guys hear the game? Yeah, you should be able to hear the game. Can I hear the game? There it is. Quiet for me, that's odd. Let me check one thing. Mixer? Ah, that's why. I see. There we go. All fixed. Okay, anyway. Hey! Hi everyone, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Welcome on back to the stream. It is Friday night, so we are going to continue our Final Fantasy XVI journey. And I did post on Twitter earlier. I have a tentative schedule that I'm thinking of doing just to kind of break things up a little bit, because there's a lot of games that I want to play right now, and I'm like, okay, let me just do a little bit of everything. I'm pretty confident we're going to finish 16 soon. Although probably within like the next couple weeks. Not this weekend, but next weekend I'm gonna be like completely not here at all, so we're not gonna be doing any streams on the next weekend. We'll have a variety night before then, and then possibly the Monday after we might do some things during the day. I think we might be doing some things during the day this Monday also. It is a holiday. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, should play the game, right? So, recapping. Things fell apart. We have reunited with Joshua. He's passed out in the hideaway, but seems to be in pretty decent shape. There's dark clouds over the realm. Ultima did some crazy shit. We're definitely gearing up towards the end of the game. We saw the King of Waloed hallucinating like crazy with Ultima, who was doing lots of creepy things. First, they're totally naked, by the way. Like, M-rated game, if you hadn't noticed. There's nudity. Anyway, Ultima first appeared as Benedicta, and then Hugo Kupka, and we were just like, oh, King of Waloed has some taste we weren't aware of there. And then as King Barnabas's mother, of all things. So I'm just like, well, everyone in this game has mother issues. Everybody. It's just mother issues all around. Mother crystals, biological mothers, there's just mommy issues everywhere, and it is a thing. Therefore, mother issues, the game. So yeah. That's kind of where we're at on that. Up, let me see. A little more that way. Put me over there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that was interesting. We've got a lot of side questing to do today, though, and I think possibly some reading for lore purposes. So yeah, we're gonna let's just start checking things out. We'll get all caught up.
It'll take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
We did break the mother crystal, so now there are no more mother crystals in Storm. The last one remaining is in Ash. In Waloed, actually. That's the last remaining mother crystal. So I assume we're gonna have to go there eventually, but first I guess we're just trying to sort out the fallout after everything that happened in the Dominion. Ultima was very clearly possessing Olivier, the half-brother of Clive and Joshua, and also of Dion Lesage, and also the temporary Emperor of Sanbreque somehow, because manipulation, that mother figure lady, Annabella, cuckoo bananas. So yeah, Ultima was posing as, I don't know, Olivier. Dion kills him. Big battle between... Well, okay, first he tried to kill him, and then he accidentally killed his dad, and that kind of, like, flipped a switch, and he went off the rails, so we had to deal with Crazy Bahamut. Saved him. His dying energy, kind of, I guess. He kills Olivier because he sees Ultima. That's fine. Totally chill with that. Annabella kills herself, which not as fun as killing her ourselves, but I'm sure Clive was like, I don't know how far I'm willing to go on the matricide, and Joshua was like still trying to forgive her, so maybe it's for the best that she just off herself. I don't really care as long as she's gone, because she was nuts. Yeah, and then we brought Joshua back here. He brought us back on his phoenix wings, and is now promptly passed out in the infirmary. And now we're just figuring shit out. Alright, let's look at our memories, our wall of memories. What do we got? There's the oath. Here's the new one. Sid's goblet, miraculously undamaged in the attack on the old hideaway. Otto held onto the featureless clay cup to remind of his lost friend before giving it to Clive, knowing that Sid would have wanted the proud bearer of his legacy to have it. I have a splotch on my glasses. Like, I can't see parts of the screen when there's a splotch on my glasses. Well, I mean, I can. It's just, like, not clear. Alright, we're good. Ish. Good-ish. Good enough. That's our apples. That's Ambrosia's tack. Where were you supposed to find all the other stuff? It's not like I've missed anything. That's odd. A lot of side quests. Who knows? We're at the very least approaching the World of Ruin type of thing, because I mean, the clouds are all dewy. Anyway. Quite the mess. Word out of Twinside is that there's little left of the capital after the Mad Prince's royal tantrum. But what of you and yours? Did you manage an escape before the city went tits up? Trust you did, but a Stolas might be good to set Elle's mind at ease. Signed, Theodore. Elle. Theodore... Where exactly are you from? Gosh, I feel bad for not remembering where we met up with him. It was recent, too. Oh, sure we'll remember eventually. Cursebreaker intelligence. Reports from our brothers and sisters afield are all the same. These accursed skies cast not only a pall over the land, but over the hearts of her people. Hearts already heavy from the fall of the Dominion and the destruction of Storm's final mother crystal. For now, the realm endures, but with each new flood due her few remaining children descend further into madness. The situation is, as ever, dire. Fresh wings shall find you on the new moon's turning. Until then, our watch continues. May the crystal's curse be broken. Crimson Caravans. Ah, that's right. Theodore is Eloise's brother. That's right. I was like, I just met this dude and I can't remember where he's from. Okay, I remember now. I trust you and your party gained the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you'll find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. Signed, Eloise. That must have been from before all the shit went down. About the other day. Have you know I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one. Not even my mother, and you won't soon catch me doing the like again. So if it please your lordship, we can both forget about the whole damn thing. The Sid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy, that lives on. And you and everyone else here at the hideaway sure as the sky is blue. At least, I think it's still blue. As long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me. Signed, Otto. There is... Alright, what do we gotta do? We've got some side quests. Oh, I guess just looking at the new stuff. We're gonna have to do some lore stuff over in the library, though. Alright, let's go talk to everybody. I'm sure there's side quests will pop up after we do a little bit.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancy silk stained red.
Sound is scuffing on me. Hold up, I'm gonna restart this thing again. I even restarted it, before. We started here. And it's still scuffing. Alright. I go talking about. Ask about the skies.
Fran about the skies.
Won't help me get my work done. But I'm going to keep my forge and leave the saving of the world to those better suited to the task.
Unless that is.
They fancy giving me a hand shooing the birds.
What's that for you, dear?
Ooh, Brightburn. Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
Should last you a good while.
Yeah, equip that shit. Do I make this for the sake of making it? I kind of want to. I'll hold off.
And?
Wait, hold up. Sorry. Reinforcing.
Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. Anything else?
Nope. He's just sharpening knives. Boots, hello.
Not leave me in the Dominion.
Yeah, of
If I
course.
hadn't come back, I might still be stuck there.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that.
We flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
I will. I'm so sorry. You'll be okay. Charon? None?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Talk about the skies. Hope you're not expecting me to explain the skies. I'd hazard a guess I'd say it were the end of the world.
The whole realm's in chaos.
I've had orders cancelled on me left and right, and that's from the few associates I haven't lost contact with.
As the old saying goes.
There's opportunity and adversity. The market for sharp steel is more bullish than ever. I'll find a way to keep this place fed and watered, don't you worry. I won't let our little family go hungry, whatever the weather.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Nothing I need to buy from you right now, though. Bought all this already. Got plenty of all that. Ooh, new Orchestrion roll. Night terrors.
It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
Yeah, I am. Thank you, Nun. Let's talk to the Redstone real quick. Just to clear that. That's all cleared up.
You look like you could do with a drink. The usual then.
One of these days I'm gonna buy around. Clive needed a drink. See how satisfied he was?
Keep your mug handy.
Thank you.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite. Can you blame them, with the skies as they are?
Big oof. Sand and stone, lovely dark and deep. Night terrors. Hiruna?
Sid! Look what the curse breakers brought back from Dalmekia.
I helped with that.
All the rage in Dalamil. Looks sort of funny if you ask me.
I helped with that.
I'll be damned.
Have you had one before?
Something smells good. What are we having?
Oh, it's Otto.
Bombs! And they are good. You should try one.
Hey? A bloody great hole in it. Who ate the rest?
It's supposed to be hollow, silly. Haven't you ever seen Drake's Fang?
We're telling him the story about how we helped create this bread. Get this bread. fun. That was really cool. Oh, that's so neat. That side quest really paid off. Let's talk to our bard.
The battle cries of dread won't die. In ruin lies less. As shrinks the glim, so spirits dim. Unanswered call, a prayers.
I wonder if there's an achievement for hearing all of his songs.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece.
Oh my god, he's still not over the damn scorpion stew.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Hopefully not. Samson.
Did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts?
No, but that checks
Some
out.
say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters, so that an ether flood wouldn't mean instant death for their riders or drivers.
Interesting.
I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many foolish traders driving their birds into floods, and only the toughest surviving.
That's not a bad theory, actually.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
Hello, Hippocrates. Talk about the sky.
Darkening skies.
Fear has once again taken hold of our hearts. And though I have not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tales help to lighten it below.
But be that as it may,
Turning our eyes from the problems which face us will not help to solve them. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world. Alright, let's share some lore.
some new entries, if you would like to see them.
I would. Oh, yay! Whoa,
Now
that's a lot.
I believe you will find most interesting.
We're Scholastic Savant. Heart of the Mother Crystal. The bright convolution of shards that sits at the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. The hearts, however, have their own methods of self-defense, replying to any attack upon them with unique and deadly magics. Lost Mother Crystals. When Sidolphus Telamon put his plans to destroy the Mother Crystals in motion, 5 of the number towered over the twins, 3 less than Ultima set in place eons past. The Mother Crystals of Zemeckis was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn in southern Ash, and Drake's Eye in the northern territories. Now nothing remains of them save for the scars left behind by their passing. Gil. Gil has been the common currency of Valisthean ever since the signing of the Continental Accord many centuries ago. The Accord entrusted the administration of the currency to the realm's most trusted merchant guild, headquartered in what would later become the free cities of Canver. The new currency took its name from the founder of said merchant guild, the legendary trader Gilbert the Golden. Trade flourished around the newly established mint, and over time the worship of money grew into the full-fledged religion, the Great Bank of Gilbert the Lender. Adamantite, one of the hardest known materials in the Twins. Seams of its ore have only been found in the far-flung reaches of Ash, where the forces of the first Veldermark, then Waloed, often warred with the orcs who claimed the lands as their own. Though the metal makes for fine arms and armor, the rarity of both its ore and craftsmen versed in the peculiarities of its forging ensure that adamantite weapons remain the preserve of the rich and powerful.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Ultima, the otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valisthea. He means to claim Clive as his vessel. Mythos. I've been saying it in a weird way. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, Mythos, by purging his will, a will strengthened by the ties of consciousness that bind Clive with others. He unleashes primogenesis upon the world, shrouding it in darkness and turning thousands Akashic, that these ties of consciousness might last be loosened. Primogenesis is a spell cast by Ultima that casts a roiling pall over all of Valisthea. Free to risen, the two icons of fire united as one. Clive and Joshua manifested this being in the skies above the crystalline dominion after entreating their icons to grant them the power they needed to quell the raging Bahamut. It has the body of a Efreet, the wings of the phoenix, and a might that far exceeds either icon alone. Joshua, dominant of the Phoenix and former heir to the Ducal throne, though he and Clive trod their separate paths for many years, the brothers were finally reunited amid the ruins of the crystalline dominion. Crystal Flower. When Drake's tail came under attack by a maddened Bahamut, the heart of the Mother Crystal responded by delving into the attacker's innermost thoughts and summoning into creation that which most plagued his tortured soul. The wyvern tail that represented the trust Prince Dion's father placed in him, his duty to the realm. That makes too much sense because he was very obsessed with that flower that his father gave him, because it means loyalty. Rise of the Worm, a rebellion of the Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon that took place in the Crystalline Dominion. It was provoked by Emperor Sylvester Lesage's decision to overlook his eldest son Dion and make his second-born, Olivier, child of the Empress Annabella, crowned prince in his place. Seeing this as yet another victory for Annabella in her long campaign to subvert Saint-Berquois politics for her own ends, Prince Dion ordered the Dragoons into action. But having lost control of his icon, he inadvertently laid waste to the city he tried to save. That is damn tragic. Alright, Dion, Lesage, Prince of the Holy Empire Saint-Berk and dominant of Bahamut, Dion led his dragoons in revolt against the perceived treason of Empress Annabella and her son Olivier, but was instead goaded into slaying his own father and driven to madness, transforming into Bahamut and laying waste to much of the Dominion. Barnabas Tharmers, King of Waloed, though his nation's isolation in Ash allows Barnabas to remain aloof from the affairs of Storm, and he is oft elected to do precisely that. His movements of late would suggest that he has ambitions on the western continent. Oots! Apprenticed to Charon, an ally of the Hideaway, he aided Clive and Jill in gaining entry to the besieged Crystalline Dominion by having them pose as sellswords hired to protect an honest merchant visiting Twinside to trade in smithing paraphernalia. Somehow surviving the chaos that was to follow, he was scooped up from the ruined city by Joshua, transformed into the Phoenix to effect his allies' escape. Otto, chief steward of Clive's hideaway and Sid's hideaway before it, he first met Sid aboard the trading ship he worked as purser, and the two became fast friends. However, after his firstborn awakened as a bearer and his family gladly condemned the son he loved to a life of slavery, Otto could no longer turn a blind eye to the suffering of those touched by the Aether. His friend rallied to his cause, and together they swore to save Otto's son and others like him. I'm assuming they never actually got to save the son, which is sad. There is a lot more to this game, apparently. Holy shit! We're only in the world of ruin, I guess. Eloise is owner of the Crimson Caravans, a highly esteemed porterage firm in Bokled. After her younger brother Theodore awakened as a bearer, she helped him to flee from their family home and build a new life, far from those who would see him consigned to slavery. Theodore is porter and guard for the Crimson Caravans, the porterage firm that he runs with his beloved sister Eloise. Many beasts and bandits have eyed his company's caravans, but to date he has cut them all down. Theodore is also a bearer, but was spared the brand after awakening late and being spirited away from his family at home by his sister, an act of kindness and self-sacrifice for which he is forever grateful. Okay. Hansa. An orphan boy of Bokled, strong-armed into pickpocketing travelers by the nefarious Caststones. After being released from their clutches, Eloise elected to employ him at the Crimson Caravans to keep him from returning to a life of crime. He pledges to become the first customer of Goots' forge when the trader becomes a fully fledged blacksmith. Annabella! She's dead! Yay! After fall of Rosaria, death of Archduke Elwin, remarried Sylvester, mother of Olivier. It was her dream that together with Sylvester she should found a new bloodline, one blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix. Alas, her dreams were to be crushed in the wreckage of this crystalline dominion when a maddened Dion slew Olivier, and she was to end her life before the disbelieving eyes of the sons she had betrayed. Sylvester, Emperor of the Holy Empire of Saint-Berk, plotted with Annabella to slay Archduke Elwin of Rosaria and unite their nations under the imperial banner. Together they bore a son, Olivier, to whom Sylvester was beguiled into forfeiting his throne, much to his first son's displeasure. Sylvester lost his life to Dion's spear when he leapt to Olivier's defense in the throne room, Twinside capital. Olivier, son of Sylvester and Annabella Lesage, thanks in large part to his mother's machinations, Olivier was appointed an emperor of the Holy Empire of Saint-Brec, a fact that triggered his half-brother Prince Dion to launch a coup against him. It was Olivier's sinister goading that drove Dion to madness and led to his own demise, pierced through the heart by Dion's spear. As the boy died, his body crumbled into dust, proof that he had become naught but another puppet of Ultima. And Barnabas's mother, the mother of the king of Barnabas of Waloed, or at least an Ultima summoned illusion of her as his majesty remembered her in life. This is what I mean by mommy issues. Like, what a weird take. It seems like we've mostly been to places, so it's just a matter of revisiting them. In the World of Ruin. A nation occupying northeastern reaches of Storm, Twinside as its capital, apparently not content with the upheaval caused by removing his court to the recently seized Crystalline Dominion, Sylvester Lesage chose to compound the uncertainty by installing his second son Olivier as the Holy Emperor while still a child. Holy Knights Dragoon, elite troops of Holy Empire Saint-Brec, led by Prince Dion Lesage, drawn largely from the nobility of the realm, their status as Knights of the Sacred Dragon affords them still higher standing. The Battle of the Borderlands 873, as in so many conflicts down the years, they proudly led the charge as the Empire entered the fray. However, Prince Dion's opposition to the machinations of the Holy Empress Annabella spurred the Dragoons to rise up against their Emperor in an insurgency which saw them fall suddenly and decisively from grace. Oh no, the Dragoons have a bad rep now. The ascension of Emperor Olivier, Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage handed power to Olivier's second-born son and only child by the Empress Annabella, ostensibly in recognition of the part he had played in the agreement of peace between the Empire and Dhalmekia. While the ascension of one so young was unprecedented, Emperor Sylvester reassured those bold enough to express doubt at the wisdom of such a choice by maintaining that, as great Gregor made flesh, he would merely serve as an advisor to the young new emperor until he came of age. Prince Dion, the emperor's firstborn and rightful heir to the Holy Throne, was violently opposed to the plan, but his objections fell on deaf ears. I guess there is more. Okay, well, Buckled. A busy market town situated in northeastern coast of Dhalmekia, where the Strait of Altha drains slowly into the gaping crater of Zemeckis Falls. Also known as the Thousand Tables, its streets throng with merchants from across the realm, each loudly hawking their wares to keen-eyed customers intent on finding a bargain. The gate at the rear of the town leads directly onto the Crystal Road, and therefore out of the Republic. As such, it is heavily guarded against unauthorized entry or exit. Crimson Caravans is the most prestigious portering company in the market of town of Buckled, led by brother and sister team of Theodore and Eloise. For a small fee, they will move anything that needs moving, and if cargo happens to be bearers recently released from slavery, they may even consider paying it from their own purses. Leighton's Cleft is a narrow sandstone valley that cuts through northeastern Dhalmekia. At its terminus can be found the vast crater of Zemeckis Falls, upon the lip of which are nestled the bustling markets of Buckled. Zemeckis Falls are a vast cavity in the earth located in the Steppes of Forgotten, a desolate coastal region of eastern Dhalmekia. Despite the fact that for centuries seawater from the Strait of Altha has flowed into the plumbless crater without cease, it shows no sign of filling. The tragic tale that came to be known as the Sins of Zemeckis is said to have taken place here. I have a feeling that a crystal used to be there, right? That's what it seems like. Crystalline Dominion, a once independent state straddling the continents of Storm and Ash. With the incursion of the Holy Empire Saint-Brec in the year 873, its independence was reduced to little more than a pretense, but things changed again in 878 when Prince Dion Lesage and his dragoons instigated a bloody coup. As imperial institutions fell into disarray, so did the situation in the Dominion and beyond. After 5 years, Saint-Brecois dominance in the region ended as quickly as it had begun. Drake's Tail, Mother Crystal Dominion, one of the only 5 remaining in Valisthean, largest of its kind, lost in the chaos that followed the rebellion spearheaded by Prince Dion Lesage and his Knights Dragoon, but not before undergoing a fantastical transformation, heretofore unwitnessed in the entirety of Valisthean history. A literal blossoming of the crystal, its shards peeling away like petals of a snow daisy to reveal the sacred heart within. Fall of Drake's Tail, 878, insurgency led by Dion Lesage, destruction of much of the Crystalline Dominion's capital and the Mother Crystal Drake's Tail along with it, and after the prince lost control of Icon Bahamut. One curious thing to note is that many who survived the night of the chaos claim they witnessed the crystal bloom like a flower before its demise. Crystalline Impasse, conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sanbreque and Republic of Dhalmekia in 878. Dispute was from Dhalmekian's fierce objections to Sanbreque's occupation of Twinside. When Republic finally entered the fray, it found itself sorely outmatched, so the outlaw's destruction of Drake's Fang further weakened their position, and with their homeland in chaos, the Dhalmekians were forced to negotiate a withdrawal. Credit for this turn of events was largely attributed to Olivier Lesage, second-born son of the Holy Emperor, in light of which he was made Crown Prince of Sanbreque. That's what they were plotting. Annabella and Hugo Coupe got together. Cast Stones is a band of brigands who set up camp in Leighton's Cleft on the outskirts of Bucklad, preying on those fleeing the crumbling Republic in order to line their own coffers, forcing them to either empty their own pockets or pick the pockets of others on threat of death. The sins of Zemeckis is an incident told of in myths and legends throughout Valisthea. If the tales are to be believed, mankind, drunk with avarice, thought to challenge the gods, and in return for his hubris was met with divine retribution. The enormous crater in Dhalmekia is said to have been the site of the final battle of this great conflict, surrounded by relics and ruins, which would seem to suggest some truth behind the tales. That I'm curious about. I want to know about that shit. Phoenix, the Warden of Fire, whose strength resides within Joshua Rossfield. 18 years after the Imperial invasion of Phoenixade and Joshua's presumed demise, the Phoenix spread its wings once more in the skies above the crystalline dominion, wings in which reside the flames of rebirth. Bahamut, Warden of Light, inside Dion Lesage, tribe known as the Motes of Light, once dwelled in the northeast regions of Storm, where the great city of Oriflamme now stands, among which the dominant of Bahamut would always emerge. Modern times, dominants are often born among the Sanbrequois nobility, most likely because the tribe's bloodline still runs strong in their ranks. Goblins, a species of beastmen, found mostly in Storm. Avoid others. The continued spread of the blight, however, has driven creatures to find homes near human settlements, making violent encounters more commonplace. That said, a rare few have been found to possess the ability to crudely converse, and at times even cooperate with humankind. Yeah, we know that from Bucklad, when that one dude was like, yeah, can you please, like, not kill them? We're like, oh, okay. Dragons. Majestic winged beasts that are commonly considered to be some of Valisthea's most ancient creatures, albeit rarely sighted in modern times. There are countless myths and legends regarding dragons, one of the most prominent being that Valisthea itself was formed when a mighty drake fell from the sky. According to the Gregorian faith, dragons were created by the goddess herself to serve as holy sentinels over her earthly demesne? I don't know. And as such, have long been employed by the Holy Empire of Sanbreque in various martial roles within and without the Imperial Legion. Okay, that wasn't so bad.
Always welcome, Clive.
Alright, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. Which is good. Alright, where to next? So we need to... that way. I'm sure after we talk to them a little bit, there's gonna be like, oh yeah, there's more stuff at Charon's. And Blackthorns. I don't know, will we ever see the sun again? We're approaching World of Ruin status.
Might be hard now there's only one.
Then we're all doomed.
Stop relying on the damn crystals!
There's barely been a shipment in since the skies started boiling. A few more days without a visit and we'll have to start eating the blankets.
Well, that's not good. It's not for lack of money.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
So what, Georgie?
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Most of the hideaways on edge.
Well, it's our job to calm things down. So don't you go spreading ill rumors.
What are you making them skies then?
Ill omen is what? We should call back the scouts. All of them.
Gotta be careful. Vivian, hello.
Back again?
Look at the state of the realm.
What is it that you wish to learn?
The Grand Cast! Yep, Sid's super dead. He's dead, thank God. He's dead, and he's dead. Oh, the Cardinal's still alive. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Oh, yeah, Terrence is still alive. Did we take him? We did grab him, right? Is he recovering in Taria's? I guess I should find out. I'll find out soon. Do we not know for sure if Wade... Oh wait, no, Wade survived. Yeah, we found Wade. Roja's here. Lord Harbord. Benedicta's dead. Garuf is... These people are... These dudes are alive. Oh yeah, we killed that guy. Pretty sure. I think that's what happened. Anyway.
Here you are.
Alright, here's the situation. A lot of shit happened here.
The state of the realm is ever-changing.
It is. I'm aware. I know. What do you got for me, Nectar? Ask about hunts. Oh.
I, for one, am shocked, I tell you, that certain members of your very own species have earned themselves a place in this rogues gallery, Coupeau. But evil is as evil does, and it's every hero's duty to vanquish it, no matter how close to home it might appear, Coupeau.
Ah, look, humanoids. The 10 of clubs, merchants who ply their trade across the fields of Korava, tell of an outlaw 25 hands high and mighty of Thu who preys upon unescorted travelers. They claim he lives alone in one of the many abandoned villages that litter the region, but none have been brave nor foolish enough to narrow the search any further. If you who read this have either or both of these qualities, the Dalmatians beg your aid. Alright, the mayor. Time to write this shit down. Notepad. Alright, Vamer, Dalmacia. Wait, hold on. B rank, 10 of clubs. Vamer, Dalmacia, abandoned village. Alright, next we have an A rank, the Magath brothers, not to be confused with the Magus sisters. A lone rowing boat has been sighted making land off the coast of Port Isolde, and its occupants wearing the garb and speaking the language of the Yarn Kingdom Crusaders. One can only assume that they come to take their vengeance upon Sid the Outlaw for destroying that which they hold most dear. We advise against all travel to the area, lest they think to kill or capture our members in retaliation. Alright, so this is an A rank. Quiet Sands of... Oops, sorry. Magath brothers. Magath. Rose. Quiet Sands, Rosaria. Around Port Isolde. Coast. Okay, last but not least. Oh! Ruined, reawakened. Ooh, an S rank. Alright, ruined, reawakened. Question mark. Sanbrequois legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with his torrid breath, before being sealed away behind a magical mist, by Gregor herself, some sources claim. But it has long been forgotten which parts of the tale are true and which are mere myth. Recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes the Empire are real enough. Woodland passes in Sanbrequois. Behind a magical mist. I might need to look that one up. I don't know where that's gonna be.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Let's talk about recent events.
It's not true.
Is it, Clive? The world can't be ending, can it? We were struggling before the skies went dark, but now? Can't imagine how we will bear it all.
We've lost so much already.
When will it be enough? It will end, won't it, Clive?
Come to claim your just desserts?
Almost, apparently. Not quite there.
Out there, Sid.
Thank you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Let's talk about recent events.
I don't mean to be gloomy.
But the whole world's gone to shit. Reports used to be about troop movements and chances to set bearers free. Now it's all aether floods, Kashik attacks, and plagues of bloody bandits. Cursebreakers and all our other allies are doing what they can to keep their heads above water, but...
They need all the help they can get.
Counting on you, Clive. We all are.
Anything catch your eye?
You've nothing for me!
Always something in there.
No! Not always something! We got nothing!
I can hardly lift my arms. The curse, it's...
You just need some rest. I'll stay here with you. If you'd like, that is.
Huh? That's Joshua. Is this Dion? Yup. Hey! Not dead.
The injuries suffered by both your brother and the prince were bad enough. But that wound above Joshua's heart is unlike anything I've ever seen. Were he not a dominant, I fear he would have succumbed to it long ago.
Oof. Alright, time to go talk to Otto. Who's in the party right now? Jill. Okay, cool.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
Alright, that's fair.
I suppose not.
We don't know what to do now.
I see that every report that comes my way makes it into the hands of both Lady Vivian and the Norsemen. If anyone could tell you what might be barreling down the mountain towards us, it would be that pair.
Gotta talk to our scholarly types.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
Look! Changing the world's hard.
Blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea.
Because we broke all the crystals.
The fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, The remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves.
Hmm.
Amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter.
How do we get the...
Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos.
How do we rebalance the
It would seem
aether?
Our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the wave.
There's areas with too much and then areas with too little. So how do we, like, balance it?
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Mm-hmm.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
Could we go invade Waloed?
None but us.
Put everyone on even footing, so then they gotta figure out lives without crystals.
What will it be today?
It's not merely the men and women of Valisthea who have been affected by the imbalance in the aether. The blackened skies have cast a pall over all the creatures of the realm.
And how could it not?
They are living beings just as we are. Alas, their instinct drives them to flee from that which cannot be escaped, ushering them only to madness and death.
But are we any better?
We consider ourselves above such base instincts, and yet fear and bewilderment drive us to make war on our fellow man. To turn our ire at our own suffering upon those who suffer just as keenly as we do. If that is what it means to be human, Clive, I wonder if we are even worth saving at all. Talk about Crystalline Dominion?
I cannot claim.
Not to have been shocked to learn of Twinside's destruction. Indeed, I have long known that such a fate was all but guaranteed. A piece of parchment was all that ever stood between the Dominion and chaos, and those who signed the treaty were only going to abide by it for as long as it suited them. Emperor Sylvester's invasion saw it torn to shreds at last, and as the pieces scattered to the winds, long festering enmities came to the fore once more.
Such are the wages.
Of greed and distrust. If those in power pay heed to their whispers, they are like to grow into a mighty storm, one which the walls of even the stoutest citadel might not withstand.
Ironic, then.
That it should be Prince Dion, the boldest, most trustworthy player in this ignoble game, who should deal the finishing blow.
Should I learn aught else, you will be the first to know.
Poor Dion. He actually cared about the people, and then he got manipulated to shit. And he went berserk.
Is a storm coming soon?
Hippocrates?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Everything you don't know, Lawsman.
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
That checks out.
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time.
That's unfortunate.
You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. Be careful, Clive.
Will do, thank you. Alright, back to Otto then. I just hear all his leather movement. Hello.
Clive, we have a problem.
What's the problem?
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three.
Okay, what are the
We had as many
problems?
owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
Ah, shit.
When it rains...
It pours. We gotta go help everybody.
Fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way. I'm ready when you are, Clive.
The messages from Martha, Isabel and Lubor weren't long. But what they lacked in detail, they more than made up for in urgency. Our friends need your help.
And we will help them, because they are our besties. They helped us, it's only right we help them back. Yeah, we're gonna try out some Bahamut. Alright, what were these again? Spheres of light, strike an enemy, deal continuous damage, and then flare breath.
Clive!
You have things for me now.
Look.
Why we fight? In the Holy Empire of Sanbreque. Oh. That's just the regular ass quests in each area. Oh my god.
Clive.
Like, why did I clear your thing if I just have to
Allow
re-clear
me
it
to
again?
Educate you. Study it well, Clive.
Uh-huh, okay. Alright, to the world map. Yes, I'm aware of that. Alright, we're going to Port Isolde though. I'm gonna go look for that A-ring the Magath bros. around the coast, so I assume somewhere in a general this way direction. Akashic crabs now, I see. More crabs! There's crabs, and then there's Akashic crabs. Akashic hornets too. Alright then. Oh yeah, it's flooding here pretty badly. I doubt they'd be over here, but we might as well look to make sure, right? Going on at the Rose Gate.
We thought we'd be fine in our village, but then the skies changed. The others, they...
It's all right. There's room enough for you both inside the walls.
Well, that's lovely. They're letting people in now to protect them. Hello.
The Imperials promptly quit their posts once word of the Dominion's fall came. Lord Rosfield hired us not long after to see the refugees safely inside, and make certain those who now want in, get in.
I'm glad that Uncle Byron is running things now and managing it pretty well. Still gotta go find these brothers. Oh no, Akashic chocobos? That's tragic. That just makes me sad. Supposed to be resilient. Ah, red moose. Oh. What am I doing? Charging? It's casting. Ow. Interesting. Oh, we gotta try the flare breath out. Okay, well, that's the way I came in. That's a bomb. Alright, that's kind of fun, actually. That got a little spicy. Okay. Well, now that I've tried out some of that... Flare Breath seems pretty fun. Impulse, I don't know. Summon multiple spheres of light. Alright, what's this one? Satellite. Summons multiple light-aspected familiars that attack an enemy on which Clive uses magic. Interesting. Okay, we'll go ahead and learn that. And we should equip it, of course. Satellite. Here we go. Oh, when you master them... Kind of mix and match. It's sort of what it seems like. Oh no, it's just telling me what else is on that button. Okay, never mind. Alright, so they're not in here. There's definitely some pretty significant aether flooding over here. Looking for the gents. Ah, here's another coast. That looks like them. I think we found them, y'all. I think we found our quarry. The Magith brothers. Sindwid, Mindwid, and Sundwid. Alright, that flare breath is fun, but dangerous. Ooh. It's hard to deal with 3 at once, I gotta say. Oh, we leveled up though. Nice. Hey, level 40. Very good. Triple digits on our stats, all of our stats now. Meteorite for our troubles.
No more vengeance. No more war.
We did kind of burn through all of our potions though, so I think this warrants a little quick trip back to the hideaway to go talk to Charon. Clear out my notes. We've slain the Megath brothers. Might as well go pick up our reward, right? We have enough fame.
Still alive, are you?
Somehow, yeah.
Something be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm not, really.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Last elixir? Upon KO automatically restores all HP, fills limit gauge, and increases attack power. Holy shit. Is it the easiest elixir to procure? No. But is it the last one you'll ever— but it is the last one you'll ever need. Interesting. Hold up.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Did you see that?
That was a nice spin on the Mega Sisters. That was pretty funny.
Oh,
I appreciate whoever did that.
So soon. Is everything we've received and everything
Well
promised?
lifted. Hugo's men are gone, and with them the fear in our hearts. Once more shall the markets echo with mirth and merriment. It is to you we have to thank Dalimir Spicier. Ooh, you gave me a lot of ability points, my dude. Thank you, thank you. Next up at 1120. Okay.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thanks, my girl. Nice. Alright, cool. I didn't really get this one too much. Yeah, I guess we might as well keep that one. And then we're gonna learn this now. Giga Flare! Fire a massive beam of overcharged light that burns any enemies it hits. Lovely. Alright, we need 3250 to level it up all the way. Or rather, to the next stage. Yeah, it's not even all the way, it's just to the next stage. Got all these, though. Should do... Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade this. Make that a little bit better, too. Oh, right. Helps if I equip it. The Flare Breath was fun, but also very dangerous because I'm subject to getting hit. That, though. Massive damage. Love me some massive damage. Alright. Excellent. I want to do all the hunts first. I kind of do. Vamer in Dalmekia. Where is Vamer? Local map. Vamer in Dalmekia. Dalmekia, Steps of the Forgotten. Publican Gate. He's Hold, the Vaults. Lightning's Cleft. Abandoned Fishing Village. Be there. Hydra's Whift. Hydra's Flood. And that's the area I couldn't get to yet. The Jaw. Ah, there it is. Vamer. Around there. Fields of Karava. Okay, so if we go here... Then we just hug the left wall, we'll get there. Hello.
You lost, stranger. Wherever you're headed, it's back the way you came.
Fine, be that way. Or that way. Not Aether Flooded here, just, you know, the usual. Crafting all kinds of crafting materials now. Look at these dudes. All right. like it's that one up ahead. B-ranks are definitely easier to find. Alright, should be in here. Ah, there he is. Ten of clubs, B rank.
Only those who have nothing. So empty your pockets.
This is fun. Still trying to figure out how to rotate Bahamut in. Oh, you did. We're good. Scarletite.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Ooh. Alright, gonna go back and restock. And then last but not least, we need to go after the S rank. Woodland Passes in San Raqua. Do I want to go walk around blindly looking for that? Not really.
Clive. Goldhurst weighing you down.
Guess we can look a little bit.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Okay, we've killed 2, so we should save that much at least. Alright, so we're looking for Woodland Passes in San Raqua. Woodland Passes, okay. So that makes me think around Lustwing. Right? Behind a magical mist. Could be here. Heaven Hall. S rank ruined, reawakened. It might be there in the dragon area, right? The dragon's area. Because there are woodland passes here. We found one hunt here in the croc, which was really annoying. But then there's this suspicious area here, right? Okay, let's start with the area. Go there first. Dragonets have gotten stronger, so we are looking for a dragon. Oh, look at all the little... That's a lot of fallen friends. You guys weren't here before. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gotta be around here somewhere. That's a fucking coral. What on earth? Matagot. I don't know if I want to fuck with that right now. I come back for you. Like, I don't know if I want to mess with you right before I'm about to go fight an S rank. That's a raptor. Woodland Passes. This is a woodland pass, I would say. It's what I would describe as a woodland pass. There's nothing here, though. I guess we could check the croc again, even though we already fought whatever was there. I mean, where else would it be, though? I'm like, dare I look it up? Yeah, I have already had to look up the other one. I don't want to waste too much time is the thing. Okay. Ruined Reawakened. Worn Room. Oh! This whole area down here. Okay. We go fight that coral first, maybe. We're gonna have to teleport there anyway. Interested in making sure I fought everything, so. When do I get to sprint? Where's that super spicy looking coral? Somewhere over this way. Oh, there you are. I see you. Off in the distance. I'm gonna go fight it. It looks like it shoots lasers, which gives me concerns. Oh my god, it fucking reset. That's just unfair. Yay, got a coral whisker. Okay, anyway, we're going to the Glorious Gate. Alright, just follow the path. More worms. Black Widow? Ugh.
The Imperial army must have tired of their pets. But if they won't feed
I'm like, let me kill you. Alright, kind of staying along the road. Gonna hug the wall over there. Oh, that's an Avis. Kind of imagine might be a little annoying to kill the Avis. I'm on the wrong side. Heading this way. Down. That away. Right? Yep, this way. Gonna save because it's an S rank. We have beat one before and we beat it solo. Well, with the dog, but you know. Nope, it's dead. Ah, here we go. Resave here. I want to fight the Dragonets again. Well, even though I think you just restart from the battle. Horn Broom. Oh, it's way up there. Okay. What's this? Ring of the Marksman? What's that do? Increase the will damage of magic. Ooh, interesting. Alright, that's cool. I know, saving a lot. A little nervous, okay? Oh, that's definitely a dragon. Svarog! What a very dragon name.
Founder. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Ow, shit. It is level 50. I need to be way more careful. be too low level for this. Or we might need to reconsider what kind of potions we bring. I was too far. I was too far. Shit. Fuck! Ooh. We tried. Maybe a little too young for this one. We'll have to come back to him. Who kicked my ass? We are close though. We're almost there. Okay. I guess let's do some story then. Yes, it is 10 levels higher than us.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue, and there's no telling when they might be back. You'd best keep that sword handy, Sid.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
Hmm.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Did it restock my items? It did. Not my stone skin tonics. Gotta go buy more of those.
What are you after?
Potions, my dude.
Much obliged.
Fulfillment break gauge.
That all, is it?
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit.
Ooh.
There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
We join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
I'm sure they will.
We're on our way.
If they...
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
If they ain't clawing at the gates, they're climbing up the cliffs near the lift. The lads are doing what they can to keep them out, but unlike the Akashic, they need sleep.
That's all that matters.
I can't take much more of this.
Alright, which way? That way?
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Oh, no.
Not a chance.
What are you talking about? Who abandoned you? Certainly not me. I was like, how much EXP till I level? That's kind of something that I stopped paying attention to, but I'm like suddenly very interested in it again.
The barricades we've set up around the town won't hold the Akashic back for long. Might buy us a few moments to say our last farewells, though.
Not if I can help it.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Easy peasy.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
For all you.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Oh?
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where
Oh
the
no,
Akashic
we gotta
were
go
coming
save
from.
Wade.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Gotta go get Wade.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes.
They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
I'm on my way.
Damn it all.
I'm on my way! Let's go!
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Let's talk more running. I say that as I'm gonna talk to them.
The lift can only carry a few at a time. If those Akashic get as far as the cliff, Wade's men will have nowhere to run.
It looked like the Guardians were going as quick as they could, but without any injured. They might make it to the cliff. Or they might not.
Alright, I'm going.
My brothers. Are they? Shh, don't try to talk.
Best you don't think about it. Oh, you okay, buddy? He doesn't look okay.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
What am I doing on ability? Really want to get that 3250. I can upgrade it. Almost master, but not master.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
I'm on it.
Behind you!
Akashic turtle. That's gonna be troublesome.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can.
We can certainly try.
We'll be fine.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Wait, you want to come with me to fight a dragon? I could really use some help. Ow. That's fun. What a good way to end.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
Yeah, it's fine. Shit happens.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Of course we're going in all directions. Of course.
Please, make for Eastpool. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Eastpool's seen enough tragedy. A visit from a horde of glassy-eyed ghouls just adds insult to injury.
Shit's really hitting the fan here. You know, it makes sense when they start talking about how Aether Flood and how, like, that's a thing and it creates, like... It spreads out of the mother crystals. And it creates these zombie dudes and strong things. Like, that makes sense as World of Ruin.
Attacked us out of the blue. And there's no telling when they might be back.
I already talked to you. Yeah, it's very World of Ruin. It's like they did some foreshadowing. Like, here's a taste of what that's gonna be like.
Fiends try to climb the walls here, too. Founder knows where they're gonna show their ugly faces next. Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there. My brothers need me.
And then now the whole world's going to shit, and now it's kind of happening everywhere. So, you know. Ah, more. Oh, that's a lot.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Oh, an Ariman. Great.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Wade, you're such a bro.
Shall we?
Easy enough.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Don't even go very far.
What did you find out there?
A lot of Akashic.
Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Nice. Guardian Scarf. A symbol of trust, loyalty, and undying friendship. For as long as the Firebird's flames burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. Besties.
There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh, who?
Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Aww.
Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
Aww.
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
Oh my god. That's so nice.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar.
5, shut the fuck up and take him as your squire.
No longer. Nor was I ever the finest.
Okay. Says the dude who was like, I am a shield of Rosaria, and then went to go defend the fucking Phoenix as a freight. And then, like, you know, that entire thing with Bahamut. Right? Like, nor was he the finest. Like, fucking a freak. Come on.
And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain...
Does that mean he'll join my party and help me so I can go fight that dragon? Because that would be real nice.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed
Probably
me.
not, but I wish.
I would not have it any other way. I will not let you down, Lord Rosfield. We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the air.
I'm sorry I cut you off, Oscar.
I will not let
Fuck,
you down,
I cut
Lord
it
Rosfield.
off Wade too. Come on.
You or my uncle.
Okay.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
Party makeup has changed. Oh, because Wade left. Oh, I got all excited.
We of the Guardians of the Flame have pledged our swords, our very lives, to the defense of this fair town.
Ain't that something?
Nice.
Thank the Finder.
I thought we'd lost him.
Can we go talk to Martha? Martha?
Fate seemed bent on driving me from my
any
inn.
man who ain't in need of
If they
treatment
want me
himself
out,
come and help you with the wounded.
gonna have to try harder.
You could, I'd be in your debt.
They were too fast. Or maybe I was too slow.
Stop that. You're alive. That's all that matters.
I didn't pet the dog yet. I didn't get to pet him last stream because it wouldn't let me. Pet the dog. Yes. Beautiful. Alright, let's take a look at... We're near enough yet. Alright, we gotta keep doing... other stuff. Can't go fight the dragon just yet. Not ready.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load.
Ooh.
Still, better a branded than one of us.
What a dick!
If you're wondering why Dalimil's in such a sorry state, you can blame the bandits. Them and the mercenaries who are guarding the gates. Though I can hardly fault them for running. Fighting would have meant death. Did for more than a few.
Wow. See, the mercenaries did not do their job. Not worth the coin. Oop. Tavern's closed. Lubor. Hello.
Sid. Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle.
Oh, trust me, she is.
Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill. Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
Okay, what's going on? What can I do for you?
What did you say? Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Alright.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
They're both as stubborn as the lover's pox, and every bit as irritating. The more one insists on their proposed plan of action, the more the other rails against it. Oh, they've successfully split the town asunder just when we should be standing as one.
So they need a mediator. Got it. Alright, here we go. Oh.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Would you like me to solve your bandit problem?
Victor. What's he doing here?
Who's Victor again?
Haven't we had enough fighting?
I know I bloody well have. The next time those two go for each other's throats, I'm barring them both.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I'm trying to remember who this dude is.
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos. And the markets of...
Costness. That was in Dalmekia, right?
All but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor...
Wealthy merchant. Got it. I remember.
Of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools.
Hold up. The lore's right there. Valisthean. A realm compromising the twin continents. Install Sid and his disciples. Commence a campaign. Destroy the mother crystals. When ill-omened clowns summoned by Ultima gathered over Valisthean, the delicate balance governing the magic-yielding power of Aether was finally shattered and the realm was changed forever. Victory is a friend of Sid's and later Clive's, who keeps an ever-attentive vigil on the comings and goings in Dalmekia from his hometown of Costness. Yeah. And Costness is, the town in, Dalmekia. Okay. So he was our informant. Got it. Alright. Caught up.
But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness.
Yeah, for some reason people need sunlight to be happy. I'm a Thalbrother fiend.
On the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Alright, they need food and they need to kill the bandits. That's two things we need to take care of here.
So, you see my predicament?
Yes.
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
I'll go take care of the bandits.
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That's
That sounds
very
like
true.
A recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own.
Ooh.
Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
when all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits?
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What do you want me to do?
What he means to say is yes.
Okay, what are we doing?
Lower than beasts they are.
Aye. The scum of the twins.
I guess their problem is that, like, they don't know where the bandits are, so we wouldn't know where the bandits are, so we're not gonna find them. Right? That's the logic.
Your own city guard. With you as captain.
Me? I don't know about that.
Buying more supplies. We might as well scatter seeds near a rat's nest. They're the problem, and only steel will solve it.
Hold on! I'll have my branded heal your hurts.
I mean, I guess that's nice, but also, I don't like that.
Next thing you know, Natalie'd be offering the bandits bed and board.
Okay, so this is clearly the Conrad camp.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
She is
Conrad,
smart.
Are you saying that Dalamel's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Huh.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Okay.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be trifled with.
Alright, sure.
Oh, I'm ruined.
My shop. Why would anyone do such a thing?
Oh, the bakery! Oh, and all the bread! I'm so sad for it. Oh.
If I had my pickaxe, I would have...
Don't get yourself worked up. You need rest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but...
All this after the last sellswords we paid for proved themselves such reliable souls. You'd have us throw good gill after bad.
Never poke a hornet's nest, they say. Conrad's going to get us all killed. I agree with Natalie. We mustn't do anything to provoke them.
The Natalie camp. Hello.
Ah, here he is now. Natalie,
allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
He tried.
Worse than I thought. If what
He
Lord
tried.
Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
She saw right through us.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect.
You know what? At the end of the day, we got the result we wanted.
Shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
It appears I have no choice but to do what little
Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
what little we have. But I would not see any unnecessary blood spilt. We need a plan.
Okay.
There's truly no chance for us to restock our supplies. That's it then. We shall have to do this the hard way.
Life ain't easy, my dude.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
Bandits?
Your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak.
Cool, let's go.
All of them.
Alright, let's go.
You're not serious.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I got this. Leave it to me. I'm going. I'm going. Let me go.
I have a favor to ask.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. Let's go.
Bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together.
Yeah, you
Stakes,
guys
I
gotta learn.
concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Look, he makes weapons. This is very profitable for him. It's fine.
Their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Alright, off we go.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
they mean to overwhelm us.
Sultan, huh? That was ridiculous. That was fun.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
We're not very far. We could just run back and check.
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
I think we should go check.
Hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Aw, united. Good job.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Thank you. I tried.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Wonderful.
Now, if I could only convince the people of Costness to work together.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Dalimil will forever be in your debt. But don't go trying to take advantage of that.
No worries, we're good.
So, where did you learn to swing a sword like that?
In a desert full of ne'er-do-wells, a woman has to learn to look after herself.
Nice. Alright, well, we should. I'm gonna go resupply. By which I mean buy the singular potion. And then also, over here, check if I'm eligible for the next reward. That might be a little short.
Are we even safe here?
How much do I need?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, sir.
1120. Oh yeah, we still got a bit to go. Okay. Yeah, that dragon's no joke. We gotta get some upgrades or something.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. You'll not find a better price than that.
Those all HP.
Is that all?
Alright. This is where we are going to stop for the evening. And my plan is to get up early for work tomorrow, so I don't want to go too late here. Yeah. I don't know. This seems like we're definitely we gotta be more than halfway through the game, but this definitely seems like a whole world of ruin kind of thing. So I mean, like, more than halfway story-wise, but there's significant side story that it seems like is going to happen right now and become available. So in playtime, I don't know, maybe we're halfway. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see what happens. For now, though... Now... As I... Hold up, actually. I did save, right? Yeah, I did. I literally just saved. Okay. Alright, so for now... There you are. Hey. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying Final Fantasy XVI, or rather still continuing to enjoy it. Next scheduled stream technically would be Saturday, but we're actually doing something a little bit different to this week. I did post that on Twitter, so tomorrow we're planning to do some Baldur's Gate 3, and then Saturday will either be Ace Attorney or I might take a break. I'm kind of actually leaning towards taking a break because I have based on all the stuff that I gotta do IRL, I think I need the extra day off. And then we're not gonna have Ace Attorney the 1 or 2 weeks after either, because I will be out of town. Next week for sure. The following week, unsure, but pretty likely that something else is going to be happening. So we'll see. We shall see. We'll find out about how that goes. For now, though, let's go find someone to. Oh, that black bear is playing Sea of Stars. Still, okay, cool. Let's go say hi to that black bear. 6. Yeah, Sea of Stars, we played that on Tuesday. We, like, no live stream, played that all day. It's a lot of fun, so... we'll go say hello, check in on how he's doing with it, how he's enjoying the game. And then we'll do more 16 soon. When? I don't know. Possibly Monday. Possibly. We could do it Monday before we do some kinds of Ironmon in the evening. Who knows? We shall see. For now, though, thank you all for watching. Appreciate you all, lurkers, chatters, VoD watchers. Thanks everyone who, enjoys the streams. Much appreciated. Everyone who comes by, peeks in, appreciate you all. And have a great night, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Baldur's Gate. Alright, have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.